If you're trying to be the cheapest option in your market, you have already lost. The reality is that everyone starting a side hustle races to the bottom, charging $50 a service that should be $500. Everyone that wants to start a business wants to offer the cheapest thing. And while I do agree that offering a service probably even for free in the beginning is a good decision to make because it allows you to grow. But once you've been able to learn, you're not going to be the most expensive person out there, but you need to be the person that is willing to charge the price that market allows you to charge, and not be the person that goes below market and that, yes, is making sales, but is struggling to meet ends meet. Don't be that person and go straight to the bottom, and be the person that goes according to the market, that uses their logic, that is wise, and that wants to actually succeed by charging what needs to be charged, and by saying no to some people that want to haggle with you, and in the end of the day, saying yes to what the value of your business actually is. The reality is that if you're that person that wants to consistently charge something cheap to people, then what you're going to end up doing is burning yourself out. For what? For something that is not really giving you as much money as it could, as what the market tells you it could. Again, you can't be illogical. You can't begin to do something that just makes no sense and charging way above market value. But if the market tells you that that is the price, why would you charge less? You're going to burn yourself out. You're going to struggle to meet ends meet, and your business is gonna suffer because of it. And something I've been able to learn and understand throughout my time of working with businesses, the reality is that the people that you charge the least to, the people that want to pay the cheapest, always demand the most. And it's so ironic because it should be the complete opposite, but it always happens. They always tend to be the most toxic clients, the most problematic clients. They always tend to be the people that are going to give you issues every single time. Cheap price signals low confidence to the buyer and attracts desperate people who expect you to perform miracles. Premium prices attract people with money, attract respect, attract people that are willing to pay it and that are not going to constantly haggle with you. I much rather pick the person that is willing to pay the money, even if it's less, always have that person over charging people less, and have people that are going to haggle with you, that are going to disrespect you, that are going to bring you problems. Understand that cheap prices will always mean more problems. If you are ready to stop working for pennies and learn how to price your systems for freedom, hit the subscribe button below and let's begin to break this math down. Now, if you look on screen, you're going to see that I'm beginning to really break down this math. And I want you to look at this reality, which I'm going to call the Hormozy value equation. So this Hormozy value equation, we're going to break it down step by step. And I'm sorry for my handwriting. Cut short a little bit there, but it's all right. The point of this is that the reality is that your outcome, let's put it at the top, fraction. If you haven't done that, we're going to do a little bit of math that we haven't done in a long time. So outcome, now at the bottom, I want to put time or delay. The reality is that if you don't believe that your system is worth the money, your prospect won't either. The struggle of this is real though. I understand that part of selling something when you're starting a business is going to be behind it's going to be a ton of desperation. And I went to the struggle myself of wanting to charge a cheaper price, wanting to give everything for free or cheaper because of the fact that I just wanted to get a sale. And although the struggle is real, you cannot devalue what you are offering just because of the fact that you want your first sale. And I know that first sale is it's like an anxiety to just finally get it. For those who are starting a business, who will begin a business or will start a business, don't fall for the trap. charge when you need to charge. And I understand that, again, you're not going to charge the highest out there because you're not the most experienced person. But the reality is that if you charge less, what you're going to end up doing is you're going to disrespect your own work, you're going to devaluate your own work, and people will not respect it. People smell it. People understand that when you don't value your work, they will not value you. They will not value your work because the first person that needs to value it is you. It's always you. So set that standard, have confidence, because currency does offer confidence. It's much better to buy a product from Apple than to buy a product from a random phone company that you don't even know. Because even though Apple's price is so high, people understand that that high value comes for a reason. And money and the amount that you charge is for a reason. If you're charging $5 instead of 50, the reality is that people are going to understand, and they're going to understand that you're charging cheap because of the fact that you don't even value what you're offering. So I want you to begin to practice this. State your price and then shut up. And I don't want to disrespect you, but the reality is if they say no, it's just data. If they say no, then it's not meant to be. They're not the person that your product is for. And they want to haggle with you, then you stay firm. This is the price. This is what it is. I'm sorry. So stop speaking at you. Stop haggling with people. Stop lowering your price so that you could be able to finally achieve that first sale or finally achieve the next sale that you want to achieve. Respect your work. Let yourself be respected by putting the price that needs to be charged. Stop racing to the bottom. Raise your prices to market value. And don't forget to give a like, to put a comment below of how you will begin to charge what needs to be charged, and tell us your story and hit the subscribe button. Again, don't forget, your path to freedom is here.